After watching 75% of the film, I was convinced that this is objectively a bad movie. The comparison with Bahubali is inevitable. The filmmakers also know this. And Sai Kumar garu annattu హీరోలు విలన్లు లేరు ఈ నాటకంలో, అందరూ నటులే. MBAలో ఒక రీసెర్చ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంది విచ్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో యూస్ఫుల్ ఇన్ ఫిల్మ్ అనాలిసిస్. ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ బయాస్. What it means is researchers, to gain authenticity, to be transparent, they put their biases, strong opinions up front so that the readers or people who are reading their analysis would understand where they're coming from, what their perspective is, what's their frame of reference like. So my frame of reference for Ponniyin Selvan 2, fortunately or unfortunately, stems from the fact that it falls under many huge categories. Category 1, sequels. Not just any sequels like Shankar Das Zindabad or Lage Raho Munna Bhai. This is a story which is made into a 2-part movie, and the second part, the story doesn't end in the first half. Films like Anurag Kashyap's Gangs of Wasseypur 1 and 2, KGF, Bahubali fall under this category. Category 2, book adaptations. Again, not just any book adaptations, multiple volumes of a book made into a movie or a multiple movie. Movies like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Lord of the Rings come into this category. Category 3, Mani Ratnam and A.R. Rahman films are in itself a category. I wait for their movies because a lot of creative energies get together in Mani Ratnam's movies.
Oh, bhoomi, bhoomi, sattam, sattam, aari, aari, kattam, sattam, manidan, manidan, oh, yudha chattam, idil enge kekkum kuilin sattam, idil enge kekkum kuilin sattam.
Category 4. This is a newly acquired category where the music is composed by Oscar-winning musicians.
I was excited and terrified. The last time I felt like that was during my marriage.
RRR has to win, pride of every Indian.
So Bahubali and PS2 fall under this category. So it is a period drama, it is a fantasy period drama, Oscar musicians, extraordinary directors and extraordinary crew. So the comparison with Bahubali is inevitable. The filmmakers also know this. My personal bias here is I've seen Bahubali like 20-30 times, huge fan. Also I've researched a little bit on the book Ponniyin Selvan, written by Kalki Krishnamurthy during the period 1950-54, 5 volumes, 2400 pages in total. After watching 75% of the film, I was convinced that this is objectively a bad movie. A lot of screenplay choices satayinchinayi nannu. By screenplay choices, I mean conversations, long conversations. Whenever there were 2 people in the frame, they had to have long conversations. A lot of dialogues kept repeating, the same words kept repeating, which is not movie-like. Also self-appraisals. మా చోళులు ఇట్లా, మా పాండ్యులు అట్లా, మా అరుణ్మౌళి ఇట్లా అని చెప్పడమే తప్ప దేర్ వర్ నో యాక్చువల్ సీన్స్ ఆర్ డెప్త్ టు ది స్టోరీ. సెకండ్, ఎడిటింగ్. టు అకామిడేట్ దీస్ లాంగ్ కాన్వర్జేషన్స్, ద ఫ్రేమింగ్ అండ్ ఎడిటింగ్ వాజ్ ఆల్సో ఆఫ్ లాంగ్ డ్యూరేషన్. ఒక్కసారి ఫ్రేమ్ పెట్టేసి దేర్ ఇస్ నో కట్. there's a scene where Aishwarya Rai is sneaking inside. A camera is fixed at a top angle and Aishwarya Rai is shown running around. Old Aishwarya Rai. It felt more funny than serious to me. Third, convenient writing. Young Aishwarya Rai plans a major attack. Adi Karthi intadu because he is pakkana he's captured and put there. Very convenient writing. Kondamanది rowdies come, kondamanది villains come for Arun Mouli, and they drop their weapons in the Buddhist temple because Buddhists overpower them. Very convenient writing. Fourth, the BGM choice. If I have a musician like A.R. Rahman, I would expect the entire film to be filled with many great BGMs. But surprisingly, most of the conversations were silent. Action episodes had symphony, European orchestra. Because undoubtedly BGM played a major contributing role in Bahubali's success. So I was surprised by their choice of not going the same way. During the last 30-40 minutes of the movie, I've realized, luckily, that these screenplay choices were not of mainstream movie choices. They were more of a natakam or a theatre play choices. The same elements that did not impress me now started to make sense. Consider sitting in a theatre watching a play. Actors come in, go, have long conversations, padyalu vadukuntaru, which includes self-appraisal. There's no editing because it is live action. And convenient writing is a trope of a theatre play. The music choice now also made sense. So I think I've understood how Mani Ratnam wanted us to watch the movie. A book turned into a play, turned into a movie without losing its identity.
பாகுபலி மாதிரி அந்த ஒரு ஃபேண்டசி வேர்ல்டு இருக்காது, ஒரு சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் இருக்காது. இதில் ரியலிஸ்டிக்காக இருக்கும், மச் மோர் டவுன் டு அர்த். எல்லாமே அந்த டோனில் தான் இருக்கும். அது மியூசிக்காக இருக்கட்டும், அந்த லொக்கேஷனாக இருக்கட்டும், இந்த விஷுவலாக இருக்கட்டும், இதில் அழுக்கு இருக்கும், சகதி இருக்கும், எல்லாம் நம்ம என்ன அட்டெம்ப்ட்னா, இப்போ அந்த காலத்து கதையை சொல்கிறேங்கிறது இல்லாமல் அந்த காலத்துக்கு கல்கி மாதிரியே ஆடியன்ஸை அந்த காலத்துக்கு கூட்டிகிட்டு போனோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ அந்த இடத்துல அது ரியலிஸ்டிக்காக இருக்கணும், அந்த இடத்துல அப்போ நிகழ்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். ஸோ அதுதான். ஸோ டெஃபினட்டாக ரெண்டும் வேறு ஜானர் என்னை பொறுத்தவரை.
Talking about the very good aspects of the film, art. Mani Ratnam is himself a master of art, known for his long frames, colors. Now add to this a cinematographer like Ravi Varman, who has worked on films like Ram Leela, Barfi, Jagga Jasoos. You get the best of the best. So in case of PS2, there were certain visuals like the insides of the palace with elements, colorful elements, gorgeous actresses. It was stunning. The entire film at places was a visual treat. So this is how you get a Drushya Kavya. The relationship between Mani Ratnam and A.R. Rahman seems divine. Every film feels like a Guru Dakshina. Even for PS2 I was excited because it is not very often that you see A.R. Rahman working on a totally different film, a fantasy film. So songs like Ponni Nadi, Cheli Sol, Aganande and Chola Chola are chart busters. Others were good, but these were wonderful. Sound engineering also gets a honorary mention because of the elements like Buddhist temple where they've used wood and bamboos for sound, and scenes where there were water bodies and boats, they've replicated authentic water sounds and natural rhythms. Sound engineering has done a wonderful job.
మన మొదటి శత్రువు కరికాలు.
చెప్పండి.
A small trivia about sound engineering is he's a child actor in Sati Leelavati turned an engineer. Actors actors acting and their voices. Oh my god, the number of actors in this film. I think this is a masterclass in how to make a fantasy period drama with 20-30 actors in under 6 months. అండ్ సాయి కుమార్ గారు అన్నట్టు హీరోలు విలన్లు లేరు ఈ నాటకంలో, అందరూ నటులే. ఈ నటులలో కూడా ఇఫ్ వి నేమ్ ద బెస్ట్, ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్ లిస్ట్ ఇన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. విక్రమ్, ద అపరిచితుడెస్ విక్రమ్, ప్రకాష్ రాజ్, నాజర్, రెహమాన్, త్రిష, ఐశ్వర్య రాయ్, they've all done a fantastic job. The only minor complaint is with the dubbing department. I think there's a certain quality loss in the dubbed versions, not because of the talent, but because it is not coming from the original source. These actors are great actors not just because of their facial expressions, they also do great voice modulation, which I think probably gets lost in the dubbed versions. VFX. I think the VFX company that worked for PS2 has a pretty impressive list. Throughout the movie, the VFX doesn't show itself. I think that's a pretty good sign for a VFX project, because the more you gel well with the environment shows your technical prowess. And keeping in mind that this movie was made within a matter of months, they've done a decent job. Even in underwater episodes, the VFX was manageable, was good. So in conclusion, great story, great actors, great music, good production value, and not getting the hang of a few screenplay elements make this probably a 7 on 10 movie, but a 10 on 10 natakam.